TV2, Helicam, TV1. Kind of the best option for spectating, I would say, but I'm not. No, just yours. Yeah, just yours. I sometimes jump to buy a wing camera just for, some action. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna run the promo video. About a minute and a half, I think it is.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 3 long weeks here at SRA.
Welcome back to the best racing in North America, home of the SRA GT3 Team Series. 60 minutes of action-packed, door-to-door racing, 6 divisions, 6 different championships on the line. Let's get ready for some action tonight.
An incident. Oh, turn. We have Boardman at a yellow. Looks like he's dropping down positions there on the chicane as a bunch of cars are coming through.
Byron's going to take a dive in the Lexus.
Johnson looking to go down the inside of Maxwell.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another SRA race here. We've got another Division 5 Season 7 race, Week 3. This week we're heading to the great track of Watkins Glen. But a little change up this week. We do have a wet weather race. Not 100% though, 98% chance of rain. We do have that secret SRA 2% chance of a dry race. So we'll see what happens tonight. But before I go any further, let me introduce my friends tonight. With me, you can find him in the latest episode of Drivers of the Week. He is back once again. Mike Gino, welcome back, my friend.
Hello. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Good to be back.
Yep.
With
and,
the pinnacle of racing.
Yes, I would
in SRA.
Couldn't agree more.
D5.
But joining us tonight, Mike.
Yes.
Might have a rough night tonight, depending on how the Celtics do. Hopefully,
I'm thinking he's gonna have a rough night.
hopefully it's not gonna be 4-0, but it's Cody Platt. Welcome, Cody, to the stream.
Thanks for having me. Hopefully my boys can pull through and in the race tonight and on the basketball court.
True.
Hopefully.
Well, we
Let's
wish
hope for neither.
Yeah, we wish for at least one thing to go right, and I don't know if the Celtics for us will be up there. But
no. They won't be.
But for your sake, I wish them the best. So
thanks.
Like I said, we are heading to Watkins Glen this week, boys. What do we feel about this track? We like this track.
Yeah, man, I like it in the dry.
Yeah.
The wet always throws things off a little bit, just from what you're used to racing. But I think it'll give some opportunities for more mistakes than you would normally see at Watkins. So I think that could be definitely exciting to see.
Cody,
I love
yourself. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I love it. Probably my favorite American track. Super historical and fun to drive on, and maybe my second favorite in the game. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm with you. Watkins Glen is definitely a pinnacle racing track here in the U.S. Not only in the U.S., but across the world. A lot of people know about the Glen and NASCAR events here. You got your Team Series events here. For us, we've got the GT3 Endurance race here, the 6 hours of the Glen that is happening in, I believe it's June or July, coming up here pretty quickly. So the Glen is a very popular place here in the U.S. I would say probably a close second to Laguna Seca. Correct me if I might be wrong on that one, but Laguna Seca is a very popular track here as well.
Yeah, definitely popular.
But a couple in the dry, this track it's not too difficult, but throwing in the wet factor might change it up a bit. That elusive bus stop chicane might be a little tricky this week.
Yeah, there might be some sliding going in and out of it that these drivers are going to have to be able to manage throughout the race, especially if I'm not sure how wet tires are going to manage over the course of an hour. But if that's another factor that you have to play into it, it might be a challenge.
I anticipate quite a lot of slipping, sliding, bumping, and crashing, especially in and out of that first sector.
Yes.
Yeah.
One and that first, I mean, it's 2, 3, and 4 technically. It's usually flat out. I haven't done much practice. Are we thinking that's going to be another flat out section, or are we going to see some lifting here to be safe?
I think lap 1 and 2, you'll definitely see some lifting.
Sure.
Without that, you'll have drivers for sure getting caught under aero wash and washing out themselves, and overall just racing a lot closer to each other than they should be.
Yeah, and Sector 3, just moving on here to the boot section of this track. Technically Sector 2, but the boot, or maybe it is Sector 3. I don't know. Who knows these days? But Sector 3, a lot of high-speed corners here, a lot of off-camber as well. Going to throw a little bit of tricky situations at people, especially trying to overtake. We might see a couple of spinneroonies there, a couple of off-tracks. This wet track, combined with a little bit of grass and these close walls, could spill some damage. But luckily for these drivers, we do have another 55-minute pit window. So if they get damage on the first lap, no need to quit right away. As just looking at the amount of drivers we got, we had 35 drivers this week, so we're going to have a great showing. So let's jump over to qualifying, as the silvers currently are out on track. Looking to put in a banker here. Nothing hopefully too spicy, getting those tires up. Mike, we talked about it last week. Just the amount of time the tires take now that 1.9 has come out, and how long it takes these tires to warm up. I don't know if wet tires is the same. Cody, if you've had more detailed scientific research on this, but just going to be looking for people to sit in banker laps.
Oh yeah, first lap or two, you're definitely going to see a banker. It's not really the tires that I'd be looking out for in terms of warming up and getting up to grip. It's more so the track. With these silver drivers, their best lap is for sure going to be the last one, as long as the weather doesn't somehow get worse.
Yes, that is
and
true.
then when the
gold drivers will be hopefully feasting on that dry line. So
oh yeah,
we'll see here. It's looking like we're having some medium rain at the moment, so not too bad. But the track is very wet. No dry line really that I see. Just on board with Kyle Miller here, as he's getting around the track pretty well in the Porsche. Jumping over to a couple of other people. We do see a lot of invalidations at the moment, but yeah, we're just waiting for somebody to put in a lap here.
Yep, the time should start coming around soon as they get on their hot laps, and I would assume they get quicker throughout the session. Whoa, as I see Demler on my screen just drift across the bus stop, but they should get quicker as the session goes on. Possibly as the dry line starts to form a little bit, and we'll definitely see the gold drivers take advantage of it a bit more than the silver.
And sometimes it's not always the case that there is a dry line that occurs.
That's true.
Hopefully we'll see something. If not, we might have a shakeup in the qualifying results with a little bit of silver on gold action.
Would be nice to see.
Definitely would be on board right now with one of those trademark champion motorsport drivers that Cody was raving about there earlier. Connor Yezierski, I believe that is how you say it.
Yeah, pretty much right.
Nailed it.
He is just about to cross here in about 15 seconds, and I believe he'll be the first or second time up on the board.
Yeah, we currently don't have one. I think he is the closest. I think you're right on that. So just don't invalidate in the last corner, and you've got pole for at least a couple seconds.
Yep.
One guy in front of him.
Oh.
Yep.
And he didn't even get pole.
No,
I jinxed
he
him.
fell behind by about 7/10 or so.
Yeah. So
it's all right, it's a banker.
We're looking at some 54s already, a couple of 55 as well. The times are going to be a little skewed, so it's kind of hard to say what the quick times around what weather races are going to be like, just because these practice sessions are so not the same. So you could see people with almost dry times. You could see some people with some extremely wet times. So it's kind of hard to see where you're at in the practice sessions leading up to the race. You're really going to see where you're at, I'd say, towards the end of your qualifying if you're silver.
Yeah.
And then golds, you're going to be really trying to make the most of it. And the beginning of the race is kind of when it all starts to crack down. 10 minutes in, I see we'll see some people drop down to where they actually belong, and those who are misplaced in qualifying, who struggle with qualifying, like myself, will hopefully make that time up. I don't know what was so funny about that.
It's nothing at all. But yeah, it's definitely, if anyone did the Coach Jeffries predictions for this week, it's definitely a tricky week to make picks when the hot lap servers are constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
We had people on the 49s who had near dry conditions. You had people in the high 50s. We had no idea what kind of conditions they were racing in. So it really is all going to come together in these initial few minutes of this race to see who put in the time and who's quickest around. Wet Watkins.
Yeah.
It looks like
Might
there's a
have
yellow.
pole position being set here
Yeah.
by yours truly.
I am actually on board with Connor. He gets really
my
close.
gosh.
2,000ths of a
Wow.
second. That's
The
incredible.
hell position 1 and 2.
Wow, that's incredible. But I
think he
do
lost a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah, they're towards the end of the race, or not the race, the lap. Sorry. Was just about to mention. I see a dry line rapidly appearing.
Yep, you can definitely see it starting to form.
And Madison actually puts in a 53.9 to snag pole away from Vincent up here. 1.6. Then my pick of Justin Rutledge currently up 7/10 and climbing 8/10 as he's approaching the boot section of the track. We're going to move away from him so we don't jinx it. Going to move to Kyle Miller up a second. Don't want none of that commentator's curse early on.
Right.
It's going to be a
Miller's
long day.
up. Miller's up almost a second on his time.
Representing in that Ghost Rider Racing livery as well. Shout out Kyle Miller. Shout out Ghost Rider Racing. Shout out Benny Brew. Hopefully I got everything. That should be in the read.
It should. I don't know why Benny Brew wasn't included in the ad read, or at least a D5 specific one.
Yeah, it'll be added. I'll come up with something on the fly.
Get Jess on the phone.
Yeah, Kyle Miller improves by a little over a second, moves himself up to P14.
Purple sector 1 from him.
Decent. Is that Porsche I'm going to put on it? But Rutledge improves up to P7. I don't remember what the improvement was. It was pretty decent though. So track is definitely improving. I'm seeing a lot of green, a lot of improvements. Bobby Dockendorf currently up 8/10, 7/10. I may have jinxed him. Hopefully
right
not.
on time.
He gave perfect timing.
Donahue is way up on his time.
Yeah, we last week we're stuck on John Donahue, so we're gonna limit the amount of time.
Yeah, we're gonna limit our John Donahue.
That's fair.
Content.
Yeah, John Donahue is up 1.2 seconds, so on his time that will give him a massive boost in position.
Coming into the final corner, we have Colligan, who's up 7/10, about to cross the start finish. Lost a little bit in the final corner, but made a big jump in their time as well, all the way up to second place on the board.
As Vincent improves again on his lap, I just looked at this.
Every lap is just a little bit quicker.
53.4.
Yep. It's about half a second quicker than second right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just glancing down, Connor's coming back at him. Another 6/10 up.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely is. He wants that pole position. And at this rate, he might have it.
Lot to go. We do have a gold qualifying, but silver pole is not bad.
Case Soul pops in second now with a just 2/10 down from pole.
In the big beautiful BMW.
It is beautiful.
That is an excellent time for that car.
Mm-hmm.
But we got about 30 seconds left for the silvers. in qualifying, then we get to watch the gold drivers go out on track and try and beat these guys. They will have a drier line to play with, but the silvers did make one in time. So as Connor,
Ooh,
there he is,
Connor got up there.
5 thousandths of a second. These
Wow.
two are close. As he pulls off, doesn't have much more to go. So the goals are queuing up at the end of the pit lane. 8 seconds to go. So currently Connor Izierski on provisional pole, 5 thousandths, and we got Vincent on another lap, but he is currently up at 10th.
Dockendorf put in a heater. He's up to 3rd.
Yep, 500.
And looks like Donahue's about to complete his lap up half a second as well. He goes right underneath
Massive
to P4. That's
Looks
enough
like
Donahue content there.
Vincent is vying to come back on top.
Yep, looks like he's 2/10 up right now on his time. With only about a little less than half a lap to go.
Telling you, that dry line, getting a hero lap in the wet makes such a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
As he goes about half a second up on his time.
Yep, he's really up.
Oh, a little deep though.
Little deep. He's gonna lose a little bit of time there, but doesn't look like it's anything major. No, it's lucky it's a short straight there before the next corner.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty planted actually.
Yeah.
You went wide on the one, but it wasn't a slip.
Let me throw this out there. Justin Rutledge currently up 1.1 seconds. That is enough.
Oh,
Huge.
how about that?
That is
How about
that?
that?
Is the sleeper of a lap.
Yeah. Justin Rutledge
Vincent
out of
might-
nowhere.
Might get him. Just slides into P2 there. Wow, Rutledge came out of nowhere for that one.
Unreal lap. I just quickly scrolled down and I saw a 1.2 improvement, and he was only 5/10 back. So Justin Rutledge coming from out of nowhere. So
Excellent laps from those guys.
Absolutely. So the dry line definitely came into play there towards the end, as Justin Rutledge and Vincent as well both put in half a second
Heaters.
laps. Yeah. Golds are now currently on track, starting their first lap here, their banker laps, just trying to feel their way around the track. Hopefully they got their tire pressures right. Time to beat currently 52.9, so we shall see what the Golds can put in. Jump on board with Pat Cockcroft here in the Porsche.
That time's definitely going to stand pretty good, even against the Golds.
Yeah.
An improving track. It might not take pole position, but it's probably going to be up there, I would think.
Yeah, very competitive time. And while we're kind of in a lull moment, Mike, we had some driver changes this week. We had some people move out of D5, had some people move into D5.
Yes, we did.
Who did we see? Do you remember? Who did we see move out?
Well, I don't have it memorized, but I know our championship leader, or former championship leader, Scott Smith, got moved up a division. Yep. So the championship battle is up in the air now, more so than it was at least.
Mm-hmm.
And we have K-Sol from D6 moved up into D5 for this race, and there's a few others, but those are the two that came to the top of my head at least.
We lost Katie Harriet. She got moved up to D4 as well.
Yes.
And her new teammate of Devin Highland, one of the two, both running the GTR up in D4.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they will be getting their feet wet with a little bit quicker competition. So we wish you the best of luck. Those of you who have joined us here in D5, I don't know who you new drivers are yet, but
welcome.
Wish you the best of luck. As Pat Cockcroft comes in with an absolute screamer, blows all those silvers out of the water.
Wow.
Puts in a 52.3. Already half a second clear. So this track is a lot drier.
Yep. Pat did put in some good times in the practice server as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not sure the conditions he was racing in, but he was definitely up there. So.
Yep. William Brown also the next gold in P3, 6/10 off of Pat, and then we got a bunch of more goals rolling in here. Nick Cameron, Darren Robichaud, DJ Watts, all pumping in about a second behind Pat, but I believe that their times will improve. Lane Yates sneaks in there.
That dry line advantage is making itself absolutely clear, as we can see the 6 of the top 8 are D1 golds right off the bat.
On their first lap, too.
Yeah, first lap.
Right. Yeah, Pat's time is otherworldly at the moment.
Yes.
Felker comes across in second.
Felker. Yep.
Looks like we just have one more driver without setting a time yet in Boiseau. But he should be completing his soon too, so we'll get a good initial idea of where everyone stands.
Yeah, and speaking of not putting in times, was there any penalties this week to be served? Do we know?
They sent a message earlier in the week that there wasn't a single penalty being served across all divisions.
How about that?
Very nice.
Unless they failed to do it in the last week, which maybe, but
there was some D3 people. I believe that applies to. But good everyone for last week for a clean race.
Yeah, and jumping back here to qualifying, William Brown currently overthrows Pat Cockcroft with a 52-1. We're about to sneak into the 51s here.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen so quickly.
No.
And right there is my pick.
William Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Champion motorsport driver. Would not expect anything less of you.
He is. I think he's either in the lead at the moment or he's in second.
He is currently leading the championship in front of DJ Watts.
Both guys super quick.
Super quick, yes.
DJ Watts is actually in the pits right now, though.
Precarious, but
that is interesting.
Ian Byron jumps up to P3 in that Lego Lambo there. 2.5 tenths off. Nick Cameron P4, 4.5 tenths. So Martin Riggs, a little sneaky pick there, a little McLaren action.
Up into 6th.
Back.
Where did he come from?
Great question.
He's everywhere.
We don't know.
There's a car stopped on track there.
There is, DJ Watts. Oh,
and
there's a crash.
Just coming out of the pits. Uh-oh.
What happened here?
What happened there?
This was Lane Yates, maybe?
Is it a...
Uh-oh.
It was not.
It's gotta be.
It was not Lane Yates. It was his teammate in Cryer. Just lost it.
Just lost it.
Yeah. Exit.
What happened there?
Yeah, curbs are slippery.
Definitely.
2.5 minutes left of qualifying for these guys. William Brown still holds on to
we got
position.
Nick Cameron might sneak into the 51s. Oh, actually, Brown just snuck into the 51s himself.
Yep, 51.9. Nick Cameron about to shoot in a heater as well.
Cameron's right on the edge of those 51s.
Yeah, Cameron might just put it down.
It's going to be close. I think he's got it.
Oh!
Yep, just barely.
51.987.
Had a lot of close battles at the top here.
Yeah, and Pat Cockcroft currently up 2 tenths right now. Early in his lap, but still starting off pretty well. Rodney Felker as well, half a second up.
Yep.
2/3 of the way through.
Yep, Felker might break it too. He's gaining every corner right now. And right now his delta's showing him. He's up 7 tenths on this time. Yeah.
As he drops a little bit, but he's got 2 more corners to make it up.
Yep, he's going to be right on that 51 edge.
Yeah, he's going to be close.
Yep.
There's another sleeper lap going to be coming in too from Fade.
Oh, he's got it. He's a second up on this time. We got a new pole position right now. Felker's got it.
Yes, sir. Rodney Felker.
Yeah. 3 tenths.
But William Brown. William Brown's up 3 tenths.
He's coming back.
It's going to be close unless he finds some extra time here.
He's got a lot
of
back
corners and forth.
Oh, wow.
He getting a lot of time right there.
Yes, he did.
He had it on entry. Looks like he lost some time on exit, but he might still pull it. Yeah.
Still looks like a pretty good lap. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. He needs something out of these last 2 corners.
It's teetering back and forth.
All comes down to the final corner. Clean exit.
Lose a little bit on
Oh,
exit.
it's gonna be so close.
It's gonna be. He's not gonna have enough. 35,000.
Oh, so close.
But he does have another shot at it.
Let more go.
Rodney is also giving it another go.
Yep.
He's up a tenth, but it's bouncing up and down. Ian Byron's time was up 22 seconds, but I don't know what happened there.
Might have been an anomaly.
Yeah.
We've got Gil in 15th right now, up 7/10. So he's going to cross the line. He's going to jump a good amount of positions. Probably up into the top, near the top 10. Yep, number 8.
Yep.
16th to 8th there.
Yep, that was his final lap.
Yep. On board with Darren Wicks as well, up 1.2
Yep.
as he goes through the final corner here. Hopefully finds a little more. Going to lose a bit on the exit, but a second improvement is still really good. Moves him all the way up to P5. Heck of a lap. As he has crossed the line to finish the qualifying session off. So everybody who's on a current lap, this is it for them. Give it everything you got. And
Pat
see what
Cockcroft, through half a lap, is up 6/10 on his time.
He's going to be pushing for it,
If he keeps the pace up, he'll be cutting it close if he can gain a couple more tenths.
Yeah. Lost a bit through there. But Rodney got nothing else for him, so he's in the pits currently. William Brown currently down 2 tenths on his lap.
Game, he was up about 3 tenths coming out of Sector 1. Must have lost it somewhere.
Yeah. But Pat is slowly draining time.
Yep, he's going to gain a little bit, or a few positions here, but definitely not going to hit that top.
Nope. It looks
that
like
top mark.
P4 if he sticks it.
Yep, gains.
Will Brown crosses and
about even
just
on the
500ths behind.
Yep, gain a couple spots there up to 4th. A good finish. But it looks like
sneaking in with the Lego Lambo as well.
Yeah.
Bumps him up to P5. Then we got Justin Rose here. Oh, that was impeccable timing. So he hits the corner on the last exit. He was up 3 tenths, so it would have put him up to potentially 7th or 8th place. So
yep.
Unfortunate. He's got a lot of pace back there, so that's one of those we were talking about.
Yep,
just kind of looking down the grid, those silvers got pushed out hard.
Yeah, the track definitely came in quickly for the golds. They were flying from lap 1.
Oh yeah.
But
dry line is OP
for sure. So our qualifying results here, we got Roddy Felker taking pole just ahead of William Brown and Nick Cameron there to round out the top 3. Then we got, I'm gonna butcher this, Mikhail Culligan taking the silver pole ahead of Justin Rutledge a few spots behind, and Vincent right behind him. So a lot to play for here. It's going to be a wild, wet race.
Holding 10th as a silver driver with how that track came in is pretty impressive. So it'll be interesting to see how Culligan does on the same track as the gold drivers. He might have more pace than that 10th place is showing.
For sure. So we're going to take
all
a
the silvers, honestly.
little walk down livery lane here.
Beautiful.
You know how it is.
Chihuahua.
As we do this, something to point out. Only 2 Ferraris in the top 10. Oh, 3 Ferraris.
3 Ferraris, but 1 and 2 though. So
yeah, where it matters.
Yeah.
They're definitely up there. Luckily D5 is pretty evenly spread, at least. It's not a Ferrari or super Ferrari heavy division like some of the other divisions, which is nice for us as commentators and you as viewers, I would hope.
Lots of good looking liveries out here.
Beautiful. That blue one, yeah, that one.
DSC.
A Zoom Vroom team or whatever.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yes. Lots of good liveries this season. So.
And you synced them this time.
I did not. So.
Wait a second.
Yep.
I see some black liveries there.
Wrong button.
Just 1 or 2.
It's my first time. 30 seconds left. Hopefully everybody clicks drive. If not, we'll be seeing some people in the pits here pretty soon. Quick little standings jump, shall we? If they've been updated in the the OBS here. We're going to jump over to the driver's standings. They have been. How about that? Talked about it a little bit here. William Brown currently leading after we have the divisional movers in that Champion Motorsport Ferrari. Marginal lead there. I think it's 40 points ahead of DJ Watts. Wow. William Brown definitely has the advantage here. P2 compared to DJ Watts P11.
Yeah.
Cubemaster P3. Cubemaster currently sitting in P19. So he's going to be hoping for a banger of a race as well. Felix, our boy Felix, your boy Felix. We all know Felix. How do we pronounce it? His last name?
Payan, I think the pronunciation sheet said.
Payan. Currently
like
P14.
Yan, Payan.
Payan. Currently P14.
Not sure if that's accurate or not, but that's how it shows it in our pronunciation sheet.
We're just going to go with Felix.
Felix is good.
Felix
I know how to
is
say
good.
Felix.
I like Felix.
I like Felix too. Fix it, Felix. You know what? I'm a wreck it. Wreck it, Ralph.
Ah, I'm a wreck it.
I'm a wreck
Hopefully we don't see too much of that today.
No, I hope not too. But Lane Yates rounding out the top 5 there in that that Bentley. So
Love the Bentley. Love the boat.
Lane Yates sleeper picked, looks like, in that Bentley. But jumping over to the team standings as well quickly, we got the team of Champion Motorsport with Connor and William holding up that top position, only 18 points ahead of another Champion Motorsports Electrified Hydration with DJ Watts and Ryan
Bossino.
Bossinu. Is that how
Bossino?
Bossino? Bossinu?
Bossino.
Wow,
Bossino.
yeah.
Boston.
There we go.
Got
Bossino.
it. Boston.
Almost.
Okay. Close. Champion Motorsport running out the D5 here, the top 2 spots in team standings. But Madhouse Racing looking to come back at them. A little bit behind, but a lot of season left. Pat Cockcroft. Why is this so small? Darren Wicks.
Wicks, yeah.
It's so small.
Darren Wicks.
For some reason, I can't read that. So, top 3 right now. Very close. A lot to play for still. We got a lot of racing this season. So,
and a lot of those guys are in the top 15 in this race. So,
Yep. They'll all be up there today.
So we are currently on our formation lap. Drivers trying to, not much warming you can do here. Maybe just hold your brakes a bit. That might do you some good, but just kind of getting a feel for it, getting ready for this long hour of racing that we are going to be a part of. I will be watching the front pack the best I can here. Mike, if you could watch the middle to backpack, perhaps.
I am.
Light that heli cam up. See, hope for the best. Hopefully no turn 1 shenanigans.
Yep.
But it is Watkins Glen. It is a very tight turn 1, and it is wet. So anything could happen.
Yep, very wet. They didn't get fortunate with the 2% chance of dry weather this time.
We did not. And there's actually a car off for some reason.
It's slippery, man.
So we go double file.
Even on outlaps.
yeah, they got to watch out for that.
Yeah. Double file here going into the 3rd sector. Drivers try and catch up, get into their starting position. I believe we will have everybody on the straight once again this week. So those of you who did not qualify very well, don't worry. You're starting on a straight line. So we approach the last corner here. And I wish you guys the best of luck. Hope we enjoy it.
Gonna be a probably entertaining turn 1 coming up.
Let's hope for it.
Yeah. Or not, depending on what you consider entertaining, right?
Entertaining is thrilling. We want action. We want carnage. But we are off and away for SRA, as the great Paulie Hartman would say. And he's, I think, once again out this week. But we are coming into the braking zone. So far, so clean.
4 wide, 5 wide in the back.
3 wide in the 2nd row.
All squeezing through.
As it looks like we're going to get a little bit of jumbled in the order here as the game takes a second to catch up. But Rodney does hold the position still ahead of William Brown for P2. Nick Cameron into P3. Martin Riggs sneaking up there into P4.
Wow. Big jump for Riggs.
Yeah,
Huge for him.
We'll see how long that lasts as he may fumble the bag.
Yep.
in Martin
Cars
Briggs
are.
fashion.
Oh, there's an accident in the back of the field.
Big one, big one.
It's getting big. Look.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
oh,
There's
yeah.
there's
lot
more
of yellows.
contact. Yep. Someone just there was cars slow on the outside and fast cars on the inside, and just nowhere to go.
We'll
And
jump to the replay here. On board with Kyle
Oh.
Miller. Oh, just kind of a passenger as the car's behind him.
yep.
Hold your brakes, folks. Hold your brakes.
Yep. And there's just more and more just getting added to it.
Well, at least it
The
wasn't turn
straights.
one.
The straights are the hardest, man. They when you least expect it, your car's around, and there's no way of saving it.
Not as bad as it could have been, though.
No.
No, definitely not.
Super clean through Sector 1, which was a lucky surprise, maybe.
Could be, but we did have a pretty good turn one from what I saw. Mike, I don't know what you saw.
Yeah, turn one was perfect. Everyone filed in nicely, got around the corner in one piece.
Hopefully.
I didn't even see contact. There
Yeah.
might have been, but not that I saw.
Yeah, everybody was in line from turn 1 all the way into bus stop, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can confirm that whatever happened was not severe enough to make people leave because we still have 36 drivers.
Hey, let's go.
But to remind those people, like I said earlier, we do have a 55-minute pit window, as that should be opening here in the next 20 seconds. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to try and wait at the pit line there or go around again, but
Looks like Rutledge tried to make a move down the inside, and he gets loose on the exit. I think Dockendorf's going to get around him on the inside, possibly Soul as well. Yep, he loses. He's got the dry line. He might have it back. Nope, he loses 2 spots on turn 1 there.
no.
Not too much of a shakeup in the top of the field here so far.
Nope, just that outlier of Mick Riggs in P4 up there. But
Legend.
wet race strategy. Is there really a wet race strategy, or is it just feast on people's demise?
Yeah, I feel like if you're at a high level, or you regularly race in the wet, I bet there's a good strategy.
Contact in the midfield.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
3
yep.
drivers involved, it looks like.
Dockendorf's around. But I think for most people, Bailey, I think it's just a survival game, and I hope you're not the one that's around.
Yeah.
It looks like just some tap to the rear end there that sent Dockendorf and someone else around.
But like you said, Mike, this is the pinnacle of motorsport. This is Division 5.
That's what the owner of SRA said last week.
Yeah.
Doug Mitchell said D5, pinnacle of racing. Put it on a shirt. It's official. So from that one, it is hard to argue.
Yeah. I think those SRA admins are just trying to find another way to make money.
That's true. They sell those T-shirts and they'll go right into their pockets for the crews.
Exactly. They won't get it for another 6 months, but we do have some people pitting right away. Zodi Fade into the pits, along with Culligan as well, sneaking in there. Only those two able to bite on the first lap. So we'll see where they end up. They were towards the front there, so wishing them a good race here. Maybe jump to them a bit if they get any battles, but currently looking up to the top 2/10.
Yates down the inside in the boat on Justin Rose, going to the bus stop. Side by side, it looks like Yates pulled it off. As Rose goes off track, he's going to lose another spot to Ortiz.
That's going to be a lot of stories for people this week. Is the side-by-side action, and who's going to have that advantage, whether it's the inside line or the dry line, and who's going to be able to hold it. So the risk of overtaking is extremely high today in these conditions. So you're going to want to make your move smart and
you got to
calculated.
You got a group of 4 here going together too, side by side, Boisano and Cube Master. It's a pretty wild time back here in the midfield.
Well, let's hope we see 54 more minutes of it instead of the 12 we got last week.
Yeah, we'll see once the pit cycle starts, but it's definitely a lot of slipping and sliding. People losing traction before the straightaway and just not having the speed down the straightaways is costing them big time.
Yeah,
at least
so far.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So far, it looks like the race for the lead is between Felker and Brown. They're kind of leaving everybody else behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
side by side. It looks like William tried to pull out there to get him, but that inside line makes that corner so narrow. He decides to back out. But I'm gonna go fill my water really quick. You boys got this?
Wow.
Yep,
yep, no problem.
Exciting from Brown right here.
Yep, he's
right on.
Right on him.
They come into the straight. Will he try to take the inside here?
He's going outside.
A lot of defense there from Felker.
They both get a good drive off the corner. Looks like they're going to hold for now.
Yeah, if Brown wants to make the move there, he's going to have to pick that line a lot earlier.
Yep, it's going to be tricky to get it from the outside unless Felker makes some sort of mistake.
Right. But he's still sticking on him.
Yep, he's going to reel him back in probably soon and try to line up his next move. Be interesting to see where he tries to make his next pass, if he tries to shoot for that inside on the straight.
Right. Looking down the rest of the field, there aren't too many updates so far. Everybody kind of sticking in line.
Yep, we got some pack racing in the midfield, but no real movements. Everyone's just kind of single file here, just waiting for mistakes to happen.
Yep. And out of the people who pit, we have Collagen, Boissonneau, and Friday leading those guys, hoping to come out ahead of some of the people who are in front of them before they pit.
Yep, it'll be interesting to see how those early pit stops will factor in later in the race. I would imagine the leaders are probably going to stay out as long as they can, as long as they're in free air. But the midfield being so congested right now, I think there's a lot of potential for those drivers that came in early to jump that midfield.
Yep, I think those guys who pit early and found themselves in free air are gonna reap some benefits there over time, especially in the midfield.
Yeah, definitely. It's really stacked up right now in the midfield.
Well, Brown's starting to fall off of Felker just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right, boys. You guys sound really good together. I've been back. I've been back for a minute. And
oh, you just let us.
I was letting you guys cook. I was letting you cook.
Yeah,
letting him
got
cook.
to.
DJ Watts. DJ Watts
something.
Struggles. As I jump back here, we're gonna go back, watch replay, hopefully get it in time. Oh, he just.
Oh, he just.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No damage.
And a little slide there.
No damage. We're good.
DJ Watts second in the championship too.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Tough comeback for him tonight.
No kidding.
Got another yellow flag. Got another yellow flag. Cube Master. Soul.
Oh, he's completely backwards.
Uh-oh. We're gonna go back.
Yazurski jukes right, jukes left, and gets by Cube Master and somebody else.
I'm gonna go back here in the replay, see what happens. On board with Cube Master. It looks like they try and go too wide.
Yeah, hugging around the outside.
Oh, little lunge there.
Just a little
lunge down the inside.
Someone sticks their nose in and
both go around there.
Whew. The other thing that I was thinking of that we really haven't talked about much is, Mike, you talked about how close this battle is for the mid-pack. There's a lot of spray. Low visibility, so the following cars are going to be struggling here. Another yellow flag with Kyle Miller. Spray is going to be a huge fact. I missed it. Dang it.
Yeah,
Dang it.
Yeah, we're seeing not everyone, but a lot of drivers are offsetting going into the braking zones, just so they can see their braking points better. Because I would imagine further back that line, the spray's got to be pretty strong. It looks like another car just drifted around. But yeah,
look at Darren Wicks here. He's
Yeah.
coming up on Byron.
I'm on board with him currently. I was watching them go through turns 2, 3, and 4, and P7 to like P14 or something like that. It looked like there was a bunch of a pack of NASCARs coming up through there. That's how spread out they were. So very, very close battles so far. As jumping up to the front again. Brown has lost touch with Felker for a little bit.
Looks like he's just slowly falling back. Brown had a lot of heat in him early on. He's got the fastest lap of the race so far, but looks like for some reason he wasn't able to keep that up. Maybe I spoke too soon. It looks like he's gaining on Felker again.
Yeah, cooked that. Couple little battles going on. We have some carnage.
Oh, so looks like Rutledge went wide. He lost one spot to Manassi, but he slid right back in, limiting his damage there. Oh, he gets loose again, and now Soul's gonna go around on the inside, but nope, Soul backs out. And Rutledge goes wide again. Oh, I hate that I'm on him. I'm gonna after this corner. Soul, nice pass on the outside.
Some side by side here almost.
Yeah, the leaders are. Oh. Yep, they're gonna. No.
Ortiz is gonna try to stick to him up to bus stop here.
Yeah, he's gonna have that toe.
Yeah.
It is a Porsche on Ferrari action, so that Ferrari's gonna have that. Or Lambo, sorry.
It's gonna be. Yeah, they're. Gotta get the move done here.
Yeah.
Outside, he might clear at least. Nope, not quite.
Backs out. Smart move.
Backs out.
Ortiz doesn't dedicate to the inside line, and you're not really going to take much there from the outside, so.
Yep, if you want to be aggressive going to the bus stop, I feel like you've got to force your way on that inside line. A lot of these drivers are just sticking right in the middle of the track. I mean, it's there to claim if you want to try it, because the outside's not going to do it.
I imagine not too many of these drivers are feeling quite that brave in the wet.
Yeah, especially 13 minutes in. It's they've probably got the long game in mind, which is probably the smart move. Looks like Donahue is.
Who?
I don't know, some guy.
Car 100.
He was side by side with Felix. Now he's on the outside here. Nope, not quite. Once you get off that dry line, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's tough.
The dry. Oh, someone's off the track there, and they just left. I think that was Sacombe.
I think he teleported to the pits.
Yep, Sacombe just teleported.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw
Justin
that
Rose has a little bit of a touch and go with that last corner.
Yellow flag. Ah, never mind. It's Connor coming in for pits.
Coming in, yep.
Yep. Coming
Ortiz
in
is
from P15 into the pits.
Ortiz right on the bumper again. Same spot as last lap.
See if he learns from the previous interactions. Goes to the same line. Does he back out again? He does.
Yep. Make sure Wicks doesn't lose it here. Good run, but just nowhere to go.
It's a hard overtaking spot.
Oh,
tries to stick to
the
side.
Yeah, once you get in that wet line, you just don't have that traction that the inside car has.
Oh, a little deep
Looks
there.
like,
oh, deep.
It's like Yuzerski gets disqualified for speeding in the pits.
Disqualified?
That's what it says.
How fast?
That's what I'm thinking. What happened there?
Just look at that pack behind them.
Yep. Wicks is. Oh, Felix coming down hot. No contact. That was close. Your camera was just in front of it. I'm on Wicks.
Oh man.
Felix almost got the back of Wicks.
Darren Robichaud all over the back of Justin Rutledge at the moment.
Robichaud was week 2's driver of the week for a D5.
There we go.
There.
This Wicks, Felix, and Donahue grouping.
We got a yellow flag. Manassi is around and spinning. Hold your brakes, brother.
Oh! What is going on? It looked like they were charging right at him.
Yeah, no kidding. Might have been a good move from him there, backing up.
Oh,
I don't think he won a gray car in this on this race. I think he camouflaged in there.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, it was scary. He don't likes to pit.
Looks like Will Brown got ahead of Felker.
We
On
missed
track.
I'm gonna go back a little bit on mine.
And we're down to 34 drivers as Connor has left, and Justin Sacombe as well.
Brown just had a good run down the inside on the going into the bus stop and cleared Felker pretty easy. And Nick Cameron hanging in there now. He's only 4 tenths down on Felker now. He was a second and some back earlier.
Yeah, maybe 2, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's catching up.
Maybe you know that guy in 4th, Martin Riggs. Maybe he'll come play.
that's wild. Martin's hanging up there. Yeah, Felker and Brown didn't really battle for that long or anything, but Cameron's now right near Felker, like striking distance.
Yeah, Felker's fallen quite a bit back. I wonder if he maybe he picked up damage or.
Yeah, I don't know if he clipped a wall or something, because it seemed like he was pretty in control.
Yeah. Backtracking to touch on that pit lane speeding disqualification. Actually has some implications in the championship because Connor Yuzerski and Will Brown have been leading the team championship. So his EQ.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a big hit.
But if William pulls off this win, that might save them a bit.
It'll definitely help them out.
No drop races for the team championship either, so every point matters.
So there's a car backwards at the exit of the bus stop. Matt Mattisey again.
It is Mattisey. Yeah, that last curb in bus stop, if you take too much of it, it might take too much of you.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to find out.
Right. Felker's reeling Brown back in, it looks like. Looks like that might be because they are coming up on blue flags.
Still got a couple of battles going on across the the race so far.
Cube Master flashing Cryer in front of him. As Cryer sends it a little deep, he gets loose, but Cube can't capitalize. He sends it deep as well. A lot of fighting for traction in this one.
Yep. These leaders are going in and out of these blue flags that have pit already, so
Looks like there's quite a battle coming up right behind Rutledge.
Yep.
Might be a 3-way battle coming soon.
Yep. Bat's right behind Robichaud, and Robichaud's right behind Rutledge here. That group of 3 and the group of 3 right in front of them with Gil, Watts, and Donahue is just fighting everywhere. I'm surprised there hasn't been more early pits to avoid these clusters. If you think you have more pace than the drivers in front, but just can't get around.
Well, Mike, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Almost half the grid has pit already.
Half the grid, but this midfield's got to capitalize. They're gonna get held up, and that half that did pit is gonna try to jump the gun on them.
Exactly.
As we starting to lose touch with a lot of the battles here. Closest one currently, that battle for P12 Or P13, sorry.
P13, yeah. Donahue's right on Watts' bumper. Donahue's going up the inside, but just can't get alongside him as he files back in.
Yeah, Watts using that fat BMW, putting it to good use in defense.
Using up all the space.
It's gonna hurt him trying to make up that spin he had.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and this will be his third time doing that.
Yeah.
Past 2 races, he spins very early on and then ends up gaining like 15 positions.
Oh, Watts went real wide on the last corner. It looks like.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Donahue's in fret now on the inside, so he should take that position.
Yep, Donahue takes it.
Yep.
Watts not too far behind him though. He's still sticking on.
Yep, I'm assuming they'll be back together soon.
Yep.
Ooh, someone in front of Donahue just hit the wall too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gill
That's
right
Gill.
in front of Donahue touches the wall, slows up.
Yeah,
Donahue gains a position, and so does Watts.
Yep. There you go. Watts nets even on that one, loses one, but gains a free one.
Yeah. And he might have benefited on Donahue as well, as he's getting a bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Kyle Miller.
Kyle Miller around.
Yeah, he spun it there in that uphill right corner and was stalled it almost on the apex. Quickly reversed it and got off, so no
right
damage.
on time.
I think we had a Penzo Rigatoni. Oh, it was not Penzo, it was another Lambo. But we're currently down to 32 drivers. We lost 2 more drivers, unfortunately, as I watched one leave right before my eyes. Can't believe it. You're forfeiting points. What are you doing?
Gotta stick around.
Exactly. Sad to see, but 32 drivers still not bad, as we've had a couple of incidents so far. 36 minutes left of this race. Cody, you know that statistics sheet we were talking about earlier?
I do indeed.
What are we looking at for some biggest winners so far halfway through this race? Most positions gained.
So, of course, the big one isn't in positions gained, as most of the field is pretty even, other than actually Z-Fade in the Porsche has taken 12 positions so far. He's right there in the mid-pack, though, so curious to see how many of those are just people who pit in front of him.
Has taken 12 or lost 12?
He has 12. Gained 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Collagen right behind him has gained 10.
And those biggest losers are those who have quit the race and
Yep.
who are not getting points. So shame on you. Tisk, tisk,
Exactly.
tisk.
You schedule an hour to race, you might as well just race the hour.
Exactly.
Who doesn't like points?
That's what I'm saying.
You know how many championships are decided by like 5 points?
A couple points. Help your teammate out. Get the team championship points.
Yeah.
There's
Nailed it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Just if you got extra damage, if you pit and get more damage, just pit again. It's you won't be fighting for positions, but you can have fun by yourself.
Good practice too.
Yeah, it's practice.
Who doesn't
Especially wet practice, which most drivers don't get enough of. It's good just to get the extra laps in.
You can turn your car into a drift machine, have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun. Just
there you go.
As long as you don't interfere with the leaders.
Yeah, there you go. Or anybody.
Yeah, just don't go bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yeah. He was looking up the back there of Wicks and had a bad exit. Bad corner there, the final corner. So he's going to go around, try again. Hopefully not get attacked by car 100 behind him. If you know, you know.
Yep.
We know.
Still 19 drivers who have yet to pit. Only about half the grid have.
And William Brown, 3.9 seconds ahead of Nick Cameron. So,
drop back a little bit there.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew he'd be fast on this track.
As we got Robichaud going up the inside into the bus stop. Sends it deep. Wow, that was beautiful. I mean, he is probably 2 seconds ahead now. Is that a blue flag? Or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
No, that was Rutledge. That was for position.
You're crazy.
I mean, he's got to be a second and a half up just in one corner. That was, and the pass. Great move. That's what happens when you get driver of the week. Your confidence just skyrockets.
Exactly. They decide they want to go do it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also, I've been sitting here just kind of looking through some things. Who was William fighting?
Will Brown?
Will Brown?
Who is he fighting?
In the championship?
In this race?
Nobody's really going to be taking it to him in here with any implications, I don't think.
Well, whoever qualified pole is no longer here.
Disconnect? Oh, Soul is...
Did he not?
Oh, did Soul just disconnect?
No, I think
Soul was yellow for a bit.
Oh, Soul just...
He's in the pits.
And he's probably going to leave, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess Relkin was on pole, right?
Oh, Rodney, yes, Rodney Felker.
Felker, that's right.
Yeah, Felker is currently not here anymore.
Yeah, Felker's
wow.
gone.
I was wondering what happened because I saw Nick Cameron get jumped up to P2, Martin Riggs up to P3, Pat Cockcroft's P4, and that what is now a 5-second gap from William Brown to Nick Cameron.
Jeez.
There was a car in between them, and I
yeah,
went digging, and there's no car anymore. But yeah, we're down to 30 cars now, so we're slowly dropping drivers. You're losing points.
I think Felker played the long game there. He knew it was just him and Brown in the battle there. If he leaves, Brown looks like he's D3 material now. He's 5 seconds ahead. So it's not going to move me up.
Big brain.
The long game.
You can't switch after the third round, so he's going to be alone up there next race.
Mm-hmm.
Big brains, Felker. I respect it.
Panzo was going for that overtake and bottled it.
Rigatoni.
Panzo Rigatoni.
Will Brown just got upgraded from D5 Silver too.
Dang.
You gotta think from his perspective. Is he trying to slow it down a little bit here?
Trying to I want to get that double promotion in 2 week span.
He emptied that trunk of sandbags.
Yeah. Last 2 races, he's gotten somewhat lucky with his results. I think quali like P6 and then P9 in the other one, and then happened to get 2 third places from those, just from inheriting positions.
It's always a win.
Oh, yeah. Not this race though. He is league of his own right now.
He's showing everybody the pace he's got on this track, which is really nice, comfortable, driving super consistently all race too.
Yep, definitely a comfortable lead. Almost 6 seconds gives you wiggle room if you get loose on corners or on exits or anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm just gonna take it easy, keep the car behind me by at least like 4 seconds or so, and do a late pit stop.
Yep. Hopefully as late as he can make it, as he's got no one in front of him, and hopefully the blue flags don't cause any trouble either.
Right.
Looks like everyone else is kind of spaced out. Our closest positions are with Felix and Rigatoni, but that's still a bit not quite a battle yet.
Yeah, about half a second apart.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really blame the grid for not battling, as sticking to somebody's rear on this track in the wet is asking for trouble almost.
Yep.
Visibility for them when they're following a car has got to be intense.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially with the spray. Oof.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Definitely the smart move to find your own track position and get some clean laps in.
Yep. I'd also add, like, on this track, the place you want to overtake is Sector 3, or, sorry, Sector 1, which happens to be the sector that you don't really want to be behind somebody because of the aero wash.
It's like Felix gets the pass done, but I think it's because Rigatoni's coming in the pits. He is.
Yep. Probably a smart move from him.
Yep, he's didn't want to get caught up in the battle. Felix was gaining every lap just by a little bit.
Yep.
And that'll save some time.
Will Brown looks to keep extending that lead.
So we see Rose just pass Byron in a Lego Lambo. Byron went wide on exit of, I'm not sure what corner that was, but Rose just squeezes through the inside.
Car 100 all over the back of Wicks.
Mm-hmm.
Porsche on Porsche action.
Car 100 gets not the best turn in there, but he's hanging in there.
He's going to look to reel him in here on the last corner and then hopefully make a move down the straight.
Uh-oh. Wicks a little deep.
Yep.
John just had to get that better exit.
John might get enough drive to dive if he feels like it, but not quite.
Yep, he was going to try to save it for... goes a little wide there. Wicks goes wide.
Which is hard to stick on the back of Wicks there.
Yep, I think Car 100 can get a move done possibly at the end of the straight into the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough both being in the Porsche, but...
Yeah, I think he's going to be too far back
yeah,
here.
He's a bit too far. He's going to wait that one out.
I think he's going to just go quick through bus stop. Oh, no.
Great bus stop by Wicks, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're just getting him that commentator's curse. Car 100.
That's all right. He's catching up again, though.
Really is. I'm wondering if Wicks is starting to feel it in his tires. I wouldn't think so in the wet. But that Porsche on tires is not friendly. So who knows?
You know what is friendly?
Oh?
Tell me.
Our SRA sponsors.
Hey.
Let me tell you about our SRA sponsors.
Tell us, Bailey.
Tell me.
First off, I just want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support us from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including the Nintendo, the Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca.
Retro what?
Retro Saga.
Hey.
.ca. Saga. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE, that is capital SRA, lowercase TE, at checkout to support us. Thank you, Track Racer. And to Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. Now, I use Assetto Corsa Competizione quite a bit, you know.
Quite a bit.
We got a lot of practice to do for these races. The Armamentario program that has been put together, I think, is very well done. It's very descriptive. It's very detailed. It's I'd say a first grader could read it, in my opinion. But yeah, really good program. Shout out to Armamentario. Thanks for your support. But can't forget about Go Setups. Go Setups, the premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link on Discord and take your drive to the next level. Go Setups are currently working on the new 1.9 setups, so go ahead and go to Go Setups and download all those setups, as they are one of the best out there on the market. So shout out to all of our sponsors, all of our title sponsors and affiliates. SRA loves you, and so do I.
You forgot one though.
Bendy Brew.
Hey.
Shopbendybrew.com. That's all you need to know.
For all your coffee, foldable coffee needs.
I like it, Mike. That's a good try. Let me tell you how it really goes.
Oh God.
Yes. Bendy Brew. What is Bendy Brew, you ask? Bendy Brew. Do you travel a lot? Do you hate paying for coffee? Do you hate going to Starbucks and buying $8 coffee and then feeling unsatisfied after you're finished? I do. Bendy Brew is your mobile pour-over device. Easily fits in your pocket, your bag pocket as well. Just all you need is a cup. You need a mug, some coffee beans, maybe some coffee grinder, you know. And boom, wherever you are, you got coffee on the go using Bendy Brew. Shopbendybrew.com. Mike, that one was for you.
Thanks,
Love
man.
coffee on the go.
I won't ask again.
Cool. We'll do that every week.
No. You can shout out the actual sponsors for SRA.
True. I already did that.
You did do that.
That was fun.
Good work.
That was fun. What'd I miss? What do we miss?
Not much. Everyone's kind of maintaining their gaps.
Not too much. Donahue did take the position on Wix.
Yep.
But boys, I don't want to alarm you, but Car 100 is currently leaving the silver class.
No way.
Yeah.
With pits though?
No, that is without pits.
Oh! Someone in green Porsche just went around.
Oh.
Not sure who that was. I don't know what that.
Did they?
Oh! Wix just jumped someone going into the entry of the pit lane. That was awesome. Car number 90 got to the left side of him and outbroke him. Cryer, who's might just have more damage because I
think Cryer's on his way to his third pit.
Oh boy.
Must just doesn't want to drive around with damage at this point, and
yeah, I can't believe
if you're already a couple laps down, you might as well fix it. No point in just suffering driving around.
Robichaud. That's a big one.
Yep, that was huge. Who was that contact with? He's still struggling.
I couldn't tell.
They're still struggling.
Blue flag. I think it's Matissy again.
Oh wow, that was.
Oh, was it?
That was a big one.
I think so.
Nice. I saw him coming into bus stop, and once they touched that first curb, one of them got unsettled enough to bounce into the other.
GG.
Looks like Wix just got around. Oh, he came out the pit lane in front of Boys and O.
Oh, they go side by side all the way up to.
Yep. Eventually, they slot in.
Currently, the closest battle on track at the moment. Otherwise, we're back to where we were last week.
Yep. Once those
he should be D5 gold.
He's got to slow down that pace.
In Byron Pitts.
It'll be interesting once the remaining pit stops come through, what battles we see in those closing minutes. That's what we saw in Spa once those final pits came.
Yeah.
Everything came together that those last 2 laps or so where everyone's fighting for that final position.
It kicked off there at the end.
Yep. See, Byron came in for his pits and coming out right in front of the 210 of Flores. So Byron lost only 4 spots from the pit, I think, or maybe 5.
Yeah. Flores is right on him. So he might be under pressure, and we might be able to see a little bit of racing here.
Yep.
As Flores gets within 2/10 of Byron.
Big bust up there for Flores.
I've also come across another issue with Rodney leaving. Since he had the fastest lap, there's nobody capable of beating his fastest lap at the moment.
Oh.
So everybody who is in the race will not get any points for fastest lap.
Yeah, I imagine weather's not going to get any better either.
No, and that tire wear is not going to improve.
Yeah.
So 22 laps in, 17 minutes to go, 17 and a half, sorry. It's about grinding out this last third of the race, and hopefully you're on the right side of the pit stops.
Like Darren Wicks might be coming into more trouble here as we've got Bossino getting close down in P20.
Yep, Wicks is closing in. Flores comes in the pits, so that battle with Flores and are not going to happen. Dockendorf also just came in, and I think that leaves our closest fight with Wicks and Boiseno again.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a bit of a fight for P17 as Boissonneau continues to follow him into bus stop. Doesn't look like he quite has enough to reel him in, though.
Yeah. Not quite yet. Looks like he is slow. Oh. That wasn't the prettiest bus stop. He was reeling him in about a tenth or two on that last lap. Looks like he held, though. He's about half a second back.
Closing in on him once more.
Yep. Seems like each corner he's gaining just a little bit further. Sliding in there, going a little deep. He's going to lose, looks like half a second there.
Yep.
Yep, as he's outside that 1 second gap now. Looks like Rutledge is around. Just lost it on the grass, it looks like.
Dang, that was my pick this week. Disappointing.
As I'll jump back to Boissonneau. Actually, Friday in P21 is also getting close to Dockendorf, who came out of his pit not too long ago. As he's 0.6 back as well.
Yep.
See if I can.
Looks like he's slowly caught back up to Wicks. We'll see if he has it in him to follow him through Sector 1 again. As Will Brown appears to be approaching a set of blue flags, maybe he'll consider pitting.
You also don't want to come out behind blue flags as well, or maybe say somebody who hasn't pitted.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a risk in that situation as well.
Yep.
Yep, they won't grant you any favors if they haven't pit yet, and you just come out right behind them. There's no blue flags involved. They're not just gonna roll over for you.
Yeah.
They could if they were nice. Oh, another car just goes around on my screen. That's the 751.
Rutledge again.
Rutledge again.
He's struggling at the moment.
Yeah, I would imagine the damage is pretty severe right now in that car.
Yeah, it must
After
be.
Two noses right into the barrier.
Yep, he still hasn't elected to pit quite yet, though. I wonder if maybe that one sparked it in him.
Could be, but I was kind of just looking at some gaps here. Nick Cameron actually gained 7/10 on William Brown that last lap, but I think that was down to the blue flag situation, as it's back up to 7 seconds. So maybe those blue flags are playing a little against William at the moment.
Playing some games with the leader.
Yeah.
We also have a battle getting close for the second to last position of the drivers remaining with Manassi and Miller, as Manassi keeps getting close to Miller but can't quite get alongside. So I'm glad of everyone remaining. There's at least battles going all the way down to the bottom of the field.
Looks like Boissonneau does have Wicks right in front of him now, going into the bus stop.
Right on his bumper.
He does take the inside line here.
Yeah, Wicks gonna pinch.
Ooh,
he goes
hard
line
defense there.
Yep. Gotta give another try for another time.
Wicks does not want to give up that position.
Mm-mm.
At the same time, though, neither of those guys have pit, I don't think. Oh, no.
They both have.
Yeah, they both have.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a good battle. They still will want to consider the people in front of them who haven't pit. Oh, as Boissonneau goes deep and into the wall.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like he's okay, just loses one position from it and some time.
Yep. That was a great battle, or at least start to a battle. They were close together for a long time.
Yeah, and it goes to show you, you really want to pick who and when and where you want to follow people on this track, because I'm willing to bet you that aero wash and low visibility had a lot to do with that one.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
As it looks like Boissonneau just settles back far enough behind some cars that I think he's just going to be looking to hot lap his way to the end here.
Yep. Looks like Rutledge is actually gaining time on him now as well.
Rutledge still has not elected to pit.
Yeah, that hood is...
His hood is off. I don't know how he's just keeping pace with it. The car looking like that and not coming in yet, but good for him.
A little bit surprising here with Lane Yates and the Bentley up in P5. Surprising because of the car choice.
Yes.
Not because of the driver.
I had full faith in him. He was my gold pick for the week.
He's not letting you down too much.
Nope. If he can make up 22 seconds, that would be pretty cool. As he starts to reel it back.
Stranger Things.
Love that Bentley. Beautiful.
It does look pretty cool as he drifts it through.
Yeah, a little drift there.
See, he is out there just trying to have fun.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, he's 4 seconds clear of the driver in front of him and almost 10 seconds driver behind.
It's like Robichaud and Vincent go into the pits together.
We've got Colligan coming up on a blue flag and costing him about 7/10 there. Not the blue flag, but just an exit on to the straightaway.
I do have some breaking news for you boys.
Breaking news.
Aston Martin to use Honda Power Unit from 2026.
Looks like Watts just went off too.
All right.
So Honda, huh? So
Yeah.
Honda
is going to be coming back into the fray?
I guess so with Aston Martin.
Huh. All right. Welcome back, Honda.
The green.
That's-
They're not staying with Red Bull though, right?
I
They're
don't think so.
that's
I'd
officially
imagine not.
gonna be gone. Wow, so
I mean,
they're seeing what they're liking with Aston Martin, I guess.
I guess.
who can blame him?
Yeah, right. It's
Aston Martin's doing a lot right now with that engine.
how can you turn down Lance Stroll?
Hey, he's
I hated everything of that sentence.
He's misunderstood. He's a
He's
nice kid.
he's underrated.
Oh, God.
If he was on this track in the wet, phew.
He is pretty good in the wet, actually.
Yes, he is. He had a pole
Nick Cameron
position.
yellow flag.
Oh, Cameron's off.
Yeah, Cameron loses quite a bit of time here. I wonder if Riggs can try to pick something
Riggs
up.
right on the back. I got the replay. Cameron here just loses it mid-corner and can't straighten out quick enough.
Let's see if he elects to pit here.
Yeah, that would be an interesting choice. Riggs might as well, just to avoid.
If I'm Riggs, I'm thinking an overcut here.
Let
I
Cameron
agree.
come in
Better
and
shape. Cameron's a little shook up.
Just do
Yep.
the opposite.
yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Just pick. I think Cameron's coming in. Yep,
I think so.
yep. It'll be a good
Can't
reset though.
Can't blame
Mental,
him too much.
mental reset for Cameron.
As long as he doesn't get that disqualification going into the pits.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
And the undercuts can actually be even more effective on this track than others because when you choose that pit lane line, you can take up to like 3 to 4/10 off the driver you're racing's lap time on the next lap, just because they can't go to the apex there.
Looks like we got Cube on the back of Demler. Who I think Demler, it's their first race in D5. Didn't they win D6 or maybe fastest lap D6?
You would know
I
out of us three.
I just see so many names now per week. Cube got a good run
This guy's just trying to ratio us.
on the outside. Who's trying to ratio us?
You are.
Oh, I was just gonna say that all the names start to blend. It's tough.
Yeah, Cube Master
Cube,
has
Yep.
only a 10th between him and Dimmler.
Yep, he's trying on the outside, but doesn't see it there as he slots back behind. He's all over the back of Demler, though. Now on the inside. Oh, that was close racing. As I don't know what this camera angle is doing. That just went off the fight for a second. I was on TV1 instead of TV2. And Cube goes wide, really wide. And he's going to get past, not quite, almost passed by Flores. And they got Poe right behind Flores. Oh my goodness, they're all coming together here. This group of 4. Demler's loving seeing these 3 in rear view now going.
Oh, I bet
Going at
he
each
is
other.
loving that.
10 seconds ago he was under pressure, and now he's hoping to open that gap back up if these 3 start fighting.
Oh yeah.
There's Martin
Oh.
Riggs at pits from P2. See if he gets that overcut done. Lane Yates follows him in.
Yeah, let's
Interesting
see
to
it.
see where he comes out.
Yeah, Cube, Flores, and Poe are all sticking together. Poe falling back just a little bit, so it might just be Cube and Flores.
Yep, Cube is slowly gaining on Demler again as well.
Yes, he is.
And yeah, Poe fell back a little bit.
Looks like they might be fighting it out to see who gains a potential 2 positions and until the end of the race here.
And Martin actually does get the overcut on Nick Cameron by about 6 seconds.
Wonder if
oh yeah, he
if
must have taken. Maybe he took repairs.
He.
Oh yeah, that could have been.
Nick Cameron had a 9-second stop compared to Martin Riggs's 5.
Yeah. 4 seconds right there. Yep. I don't think I would repair damage with just 3 minutes left.
Watts is going to the pits. Oh, yep. I see yellows between Boissonneau and Dockendorf.
I'm rewinding on my replay. Dockendorf was trailing. And let's see. Looks like they're pretty spaced out. Oh, down the inside. Dockendorf just clips the back of Boissonneau there. So they both spin around.
Yep.
It's both William Brown and Pat Cockcroft into the pits for the final time. There is only 15 seconds left of this pit window, so if these drivers that have not pit, which currently is car 100 has not pit yet.
Car 100 Cube now on the outside of Demler and bus stop, but I don't think we've seen a single pass on the outside of the bus stop today.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, can't do it there. Man, they are all
sticking to him though.
Yeah, he's cooking right behind him. Lots of battles now starting to heat up.
Yep, looks like Watts came out of the pits just in front of Friday and Vincent as they're duking it out.
Yep, Vincent's a 10th behind Friday.
Interesting.
Oh, Cube, there's so many.
Yeah, there are a lot of battles on track.
Yep, now
as Cameron drops a position to Yates, Yates picks up 4th.
We need more cameras. Oop, Cube slides a little bit on the exit there. Now Flores is right on the back of Cube. Oh, Flores just turns it. He got a little too much curb. A little slippery there, and Flores just loses it. So now this is a Cube and Demler battle with Poe hoping something happens in front of him that can slow the two of them down.
Flores goes into the pits after the pit window. Maybe he needs gas or something.
Oh, Demler goes wide on 1. Cube gets the easy pass there.
Yep. Finally works out for Cube. Followed Demler for all those laps to more or less inherit that position.
Yep, just waited for a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Poe might not have quite the run. Oh, nope. Slots back
Almost challenges the inside of bus stop.
It looks like we had another yellow for someone who I missed.
Alejandro Gil.
Gil.
Had a little spin, but is back on track. As I believe William Brown has started the final lap of this race.
Like it.
We got a big pack here with Watts, Gil, Friday, and Vincent. As Friday's looking up the inside, but slots back in. But goes wide.
Yeah, and there's a battle for 4th place going on too between Cameron and Yates as Cameron looks to take it back.
Yep, we'll start with the leaders and work our way back here.
Just a little bit behind them, you got Kalujan fighting Ortiz for 6th as he's within half a second.
Yep.
Be interesting to see if there's any shakeup here on the last lap between those guys.
Yeah, once those pits all go through, and it gets wild in these closing laps. Seems like half the field is within a second of the driver in front of them. Robichaud just went around, it looks like.
And to note on that Nick Cameron long pit stop, he ended up losing 3 positions due to that.
Wow.
Yep.
What could have been P2 is currently P5.
Yep. He's looking to take one back, but
Kind of tough. That Bentley is big.
Yep.
As
So we have
William crosses corner the wow, Jesus Christ. Can't even speak anymore, dude.
car 100 in the wall.
William Brown across the line to take the pole and race win.
Yep,
not
strong win from him.
He did not get pole, sorry.
Almost.
Oh, Felix dived down the inside of Donahue. Oh, contact as Donahue gets sent wide there. Felix gets the position.
Yep, Felix takes it. Donahue kind of falls in line.
Martin Riggs comes home P2. Pat Cockcroft P3. Lane Yates P4. Nick Cameron P5.
Really good race by Riggs.
Oh yeah, well-deserved podium for all 3 of those guys.
I think Riggs started 12th or so, or somewhere around there. That's quite the feat there. As we've got Zodi fade, final corner.
Martin Riggs started 6th.
Oh, what am I talking about?
Oh, wow.
Good work, Martin. Not that impressive, but still good.
Good drive.
Still a good drive.
John Donahue given a 132nd penalty for not pitting, but if I go over to view statistics, he actually did pit.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe he missed the window by one, or
didn't take fuel.
Yeah, he could have not taken fuel.
That 130 is what happened to me when I didn't take fuel one time. So
yeah, that is brutal.
It could be.
But everybody has crossed the line. 25 people left. That could be due to the fact that the race has been over for a while. But good job, William Brown, for the race win.
Brown's doing a victory lap.
He is.
He's going around over time.
He's hauling it.
Well deserved.
Culligan
that was a strong win from him.
Takes the silver win. And Pat Cockcroft and Martin Riggs, P2, P3.
Yep.
Heck of a
strong
race.
Podium for those guys.
Yes. So.
Oh, he's doing burnout.
Well, Brown doing donuts or trying to here in the wet.
Just when he thought it was over.
As the blue flag is waving.
I thought it was over 15 minutes into the race once
he got
by. Once we got a disconnect, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he fought from behind for about half of the race, and as soon as he took the position, the guy disconnects. Broken, right?
Yep.
Very broken.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder if there was damage, or maybe he lost connection or something.
I don't know. But yeah, definitely well executed by Brown there. No mistakes. At all. That gap, I don't think dropped at all throughout the race. It just kept.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kept spreading.
Let's see if we can pull in some interviews here. See if William's around. See if Martin has some time. I know he's hosting the.
Yeah, he.
Oh, he just moved. Where is he?
Get him.
Martin Riggs, where are you?
Get him. There, he's in there. He's in the D5 chat.
Well, Brown is available for one.
I got him.
You got him.
Let's see. Do we got the Martin Riggs here today with us? Martin Riggs?
Here, man.
Martin Riggs, what a race, my friend. What a race. P6 to P2. How you feeling?
I still can't believe it. This is my best finish so far in SRA.
Really?
Yeah, I really needed the people ahead of me to have some mistakes, and I got my wish. So, still kind of a little shaky right now, but I'm loving it.
Heck yes. Almost as good as your Brady, but this will do. Lot of racing left this season. How much practice did you put in this week?
I actually got a chance to put in a decent amount of practice. I needed it. I've been trying to get the McLaren dialed in, and I'm starting to feel real comfortable with it. Watkins is a hard track for me, so I knew I needed to put in a little bit extra, especially since it's a wet race. But man, I'm excited. That was fun. It's a great track, great race.
Well, it's been well deserved, and it's been a long time coming, as you've had a lot of misfortune previously, and it's about paid off, and it's about time that we got to see a Martin Riggs podium today.
Much appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job, Riggs.
So we'll let you go. I know there was you usually do the race replays, so we'll let you go, but just want to say congratulations and hope to talk to you again every week.
Thanks, guys. Can't wait to watch the video afterwards.
That's the goal. So
yeah.
All right. See you, Martin.
See ya.
See you, Martin.
Oh, he's gone. Thank God.
Legend.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's see if let's get our race winner William Brown in here. See if he'll want to do an interview real quick. I do see him. William Brown, do you hear us? Do you read us?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the booth. Congrats on the win. The most
congratulations.
Very dominant win today here at Watkins Glen. Would you say you're a big fan of this track?
I love this track. It's actually my favorite track, honestly, of all time. And I always like a challenge of rain. So, to be quite honest, I was really in my element here.
Yeah, well, it clearly worked out, and it looked like it for you as well with the 13-second win over Martin Riggs there. But Rodney was giving you a hard time there at the beginning of the race. What was that battle like?
That battle was really fun. He definitely just barely edged me out for that pole. We had almost identical times. So, well-earned pole position for him. But just running behind him, in these rainy conditions, there's a lot of mist that gets kicked up from tires and in front of you. And it's really hard to kind of see in front of you and set up a real close, kind of go into a turn real close to someone and try to get a pass done. So I was struggling to get around him, but I was able to stay with him. And it was, I think, coming out of turn 1 on a certain lap that he had a bit of a moment. I was able to capitalize on that. Yeah. And all of a sudden I could see.
Yes, sir.
So,
it's a whole different race for you there.
Exactly. But it was a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. And we saw a lot of people struggling with the spray as well. But yeah, we're not sure what happened to Rodney. We think it was a disconnect, but he ended up disappearing there for the second half of the race. But yeah, all around, it was a great race and well earned as well. So congrats, my friend. We won't keep you. It's a little late, but once again, congrats on the win.
Yeah,
thank you very much,
guys. Well,
thank you very much, Cody.
So, we'll wish you the best of luck the rest of the season and a strong battle as you are currently leading the D5 championship and I believe maybe still the team championship.
Team championship also.
Maybe. Yep.
It's gonna be close.
Very close. So, yep. Like I said, we wish you the best of luck this season and hopefully we get to talk to you again soon.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, guys.
Yep. You too.
Congrats.
See you, Will.
All right, we'll get one more, and we're gonna get the Pat Cockcroft up here. I know this guy.
Oh.
This guy will love to be up here. Pat Cockcroft has been.
Wow, look at P1, 2, and 3. We got in
P1, 2,
interviews
and 3.
tonight.
I think it's a makeup of last week.
That's
we didn't get
impressive.
any, but let's get Pat Cockcroft up here.
Get him in here.
Pat Cockcroft, do you read me?
Yo, how's it going?
My friend, dude. What a race from you, dude. Good to see you up here on the podium. How was that race?
Dude, it was great. I had a lot of fun chasing Riggs down and being in voice chat with him the whole time, and then Yates catching up at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely had to focus the whole time.
For sure, and looked like a very tough race out there with just the spray, the wet conditions, and you had that dry line. Not sure how tires were doing for you, but
they were doing great, honestly. Like, I was right at 30 psi the whole time. I think I had like one little slide a little bit, and they got a little hot, but I didn't have much pressure behind, luckily, so I was able to cool them down in the puddles.
Yeah, that's good.
And just keep going.
Sweet. Yeah, it was a heck of a race. I saw your name up there, and I said, I got to get Pat Cockcroft in here. I got to talk to this guy. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you up here. How would you say you are around Watkins? Would you say this is a good track for you?
I do really like Watkins. It's a flowy track. unlike Paul Ricard.
Shots towards Paul Ricard.
Yeah,
well-deserved shots. Well-deserved.
So, yeah, we've seen a lot of love for Watkins this weekend. A lot of people put in a lot of practice. So,
yeah,
huge result for you there, up in P3, and hopefully that'll move you up the standings quite a bit. A lot of racing left this season, so we hope to talk to you.
Looking forward to Imola too.
Yes, Imola's a great track as well. So we hope to talk to you again soon. We wish you the best of luck this season, and like I said, yeah, I want to talk to Pat Cockcroft again this season.
Make it
I want to talk
happen.
to you guys again this season.
I have faith.
We have faith. So
yeah.
Well, Pat, we'll let you go. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for having a conversation with us. And
yeah, thanks for bringing me up.
Congrats.
And thanks for hosting and doing the whole race commentary and stuff.
No problem.
I know, like we all really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys.
No problem. See you, Pat.
That's on the podium.
Yeah, thanks. Later, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Whew. Well, that'll do it for us, boys. How we feeling?
Feeling good. That was pretty like action-packed throughout the race. It was definitely compared to last week, which was not a ton of action. There's a good amount of spins and stuff, but not a lot of side-by-side. This was pretty exciting from start to finish. There's always at least someone close to another driver for a move. So I thought it was a great race.
I am over the moon right now because as a little bit of a callback to the start of the video, to the start of the stream,
I was just about to bring this up.
We talked about how I wanted two things to happen. I wanted to see Will Brown on the podium. I got to see him win, and it looks like my Celtics took it home as well.
They did. Big win there in Game 4, so they didn't get swept like the Lakers did. So
thank gosh.
Got
Cody
that going
Platt's,
for him.
Cody Platt's the real winner tonight.
Cody Platt's the winner tonight. You want an interview too? We can arrange
Cody
that.
Platt.
Hey, I just did like an hour-long interview.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. It was a boatload of fun. Hope to see you again in the future.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for having me here tonight, guys.
No problem. So, from me, from Mike, from Cody, we'll see you next week. I don't actually know what next week is, but we'll see you there. I already closed it. Is it Silverstone or Imola? No, I think you're right with Imola. I think Pat just said Imola anyway. Yeah. Oh, I better stop the recording.